what's up guys, New Minotaur here, and today I'm going to be making a follow-up video to my recent Party Royale video, but this video isn't what you think it's going to be. Obviously, I still stand by my own opinions about Party Royale, but recently, something came to me in the form of a question. Can Party Royale ever be good again? After looking back at the quote, game mode, and rewatching some of my videos which I've made, I can honestly say that there's still a bit of hope for Epic to bring Party Royale back to its glory days and potentially make it better than it currently is. So I came up with some ideas on how Epic can make Party Royale not only playable, but also enjoyable. The first option here is server support. Now I know people are going to say that the servers are supported as they're still online, which yes, that's true. But however, they're not the same as they once were. Back in 2020 and 2021, when a lobby in Party Royale reached a certain low player count, the servers would push more players into that said server, making it feel alive and kind of refreshing seeing new players join. Fast forward to today, you'd be lucky enough to find a lobby with like 10 people in it. And even when you get into a full server, it disbands out within like 10 minutes. As with before, it wouldn't be until the server actually shuts down with that moving party prompt. I would honestly think that the way they should fix servers is what creative does. And that is when a server's player count gets low to a certain point, the game would matchmake new players into that said server. That would make each server not feel dead and boring within 10 minutes because the game is actively putting and pushing more players into that said server. This leads me on to my second point, and that is, how do you make Party Royale playable? Well, I have a solution, and that is exclusive quests and rewards. I think this is probably one of my biggest recommendations that I'm going to be saying within this video. Considering the fact that Party Royale is the only game mode within Fortnite that doesn't give you any XP, rendering this game mode completely useless and just completely pointless to just go in. I think bringing challenges into this mode would be an amazing idea, as this would spike up the player count and it would probably be a reason for people to hop into this game mode. Maybe they can do what Fortnite Lego is currently doing, and that is like every 15 minutes you get 30,000 XP until it caps off every single day. Like, take a look at Lidol's Party Royale. That creative map has an XP accolade that gives out XP just by playing it. Imagine they do that but with Party Royale. Like, that would be really awesome. In terms of challenges, maybe have them correlate with the mini games that are around the map, like with the motorboat race or even with the skydiving ones. That'd be pretty cool. Or even like basic challenges like fishing and traveling distance. That would make it so that there's a reason to go into Party Royale instead of just being weird to female skins or flexing rare cosmetics, or just being bored out of your mind. Sure, those people will still exist, but you get my point. In terms of rewards, I think bringing this back would be great too. Let's say if you got done 50 daily quests within a season, and you were rewarded with an exclusive cosmetic that you could only get from that said season. Or when they used to do like mini live events in there, they actually gave out exclusive cosmetics like this back bling and the very iconic J Balvin Party Trooper edit style. I remember these were hyped up when they were announced back in 2020, and I'd imagine us seeing this happen again within like other cosmetics being granted for free just by attending something in Party Royale or just by playing the game would be a great idea. Sure, these do have flaws, but I do think bringing something like this would be a great alternative, and it would probably be better for worse. My third option to make Party Royale good again is a loot pool and map revamp. Yes, Party Royale has a loot pool, and it is absolutely garbage. The only item that makes sense to be in there is the grappler. Everything else needs to go, especially quad crashers and crash pads. Those two items ruined this mode for a lot of casual players, and for good reason. They're annoying. I can say the same thing about the fishing rods, but honestly, I think there's a solution to fixing that whole problem with the fishing rods, and that is no player collision, meaning that it would basically phase through the player when using a fishing rod. In my opinion, they should add in some fun vehicles in here, like for example like the driftboards or even like ballers. That'd be pretty cool to see. And in terms of like the loot pool itself, maybe some more mobility items, like basically any of the other grappler items that they've added like in the past, or even like those spire boots. I know those exist. Does anyone even remember those? And like maybe tie those into like quests that you can do like with the basic items, and even with like just in general with like getting other things. Like that'd be pretty cool. Like imagine doing like a little adventure in Party Royale to get the spire boots. Now let's talk about the map, as I think the entire map needs a redesign altogether. 95% of the map isn't even used at all besides this one area which I'm pointing showing on screen to you all where everybody goes. It's rare to find players in different parts of the map nowadays, and that's really sad because the map looks nice, but I can honestly say I do find it to be way too big. I think making a smaller version of this map with new locations and old ones would probably be a good idea and probably bring in some eyes into Party Royale again. Oh, I completely forgot to mention this here while I was making the script. Maybe also add in proximity chat to Party Royale, as I think that this makes a lot of sense for it to be here, and I'm shocked that they never considered this. And if imposters can have that as a feature in that game mode, so can Party Royale. Oh, and phone booths too. I forgot they've removed those from Party Royale. And obviously the recent features like mantling and hurdling as well, because that one wasn't already obvious as well. I mean, come on. My fourth option is honestly a fun one, and that's bringing back mini events. This was a huge highlight for me in this mode, and it's what I remember most about it. Not only the exclusive cosmetics tied to them, but honestly with their variety. From watching pre-recorded concerts or even live ones, to watching actual movies and even documentaries in there, these mini events have had some form of excitement to them. While I will say that they weren't the most well-received events, I will say bringing them back wouldn't be such a bad idea, and that's honestly because of the new game modes. Imagine they were releasing teaser videos for like upcoming content for the game on like the big screen, like for example like new Lego items, or even teasing the next big battle royale season in mini teaser videos, or even teasing who would be the next icon for Fortnite Festival in the stage area. Wouldn't that be something cool for people to look forward to? Because honestly, I think the potential for that to happen, it's literally right there, Epic. Take advantage of this, please. You have the assets. I really hope that they go forward with this, because I think that's a great idea, because if they want to push out this game mode and like all the game modes in general that they've made, use Party Royale to advertise them. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Overall, there's a bunch of potential for Party Royale to be good again, as it's still honestly dead and it's tied to a toxic community. My opinions still stand about Party Royale and will continue to stand until Epic either removes this game mode from Fortnite altogether or they actually fix it. Because as I've just said in this video, there's a lot of potential for it to actually be better and actually good and replayable, but I just don't think Epic cares anymore, and if that's the case, then just remove it. Am I wrong for making this video or what? Because I'm coming from somebody who used to love Party Royale, but now actively hates it, and it's not really my fault. I would honestly blame Epic for the lack of updates that go to this game mode. It's sad on what happened, and I really hope that this video gives an ideas to like make the game mode better, because I want this game mode to be better. I don't want it to get worse. I want it to get better for everybody so that everybody can enjoy this game mode once again as I used to back many years ago. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did happen to enjoy this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to check out my Twitter, aka my X account. Socials are all on screen. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you. Remember everyone, it's always good to take chances.